Hello, ladies. I'm just delighted that you're here. Today, I would like to discuss a little bit about the role of the homemaker and how to support that role, how you can support it your very self. And one of the things that aids in the role of homemaker, the belief that you are the guard and you are the guide and you are the keeper of the home, that this is your realm and you're the lady of the house. And it's rooted in belief. If you believe in something, you are more likely to carry it out. In the New Testament, belief has a couple of different meanings depending on the verse that it's addressing. And one is believe means just intellectual or mental uh, admission that something is so. And the other word for belief in the Koine Greek in the New Testament is to be persuaded and to be convinced. Now that brings on an entirely different response. When you're convinced of something, you'll probably do it. When you just mentally agree with it, you probably don't have as deep of a persuasion or convincing to do something. And if you've ever known a reenactor, I don't know if you're familiar with reenactments where people take a few days and go to a location where they wear costumes of an era that's been chosen, such as maybe the medieval, the Victorian or pioneer era, a past, a historical reenactment. That even though these people say they know their role and they know the lines that they are going to say, that they become even more persuaded that they are in that era when they get to the location and when they get to where the settings and the props all support their performance. Then the performance becomes easier for them and more convincing. So let's translate that to the homemaker. Can you create a setting in your home and make your role more solid and convincing that you're actually there doing it? You are the homemaker, you are the keeper of the home, you are the lady of the house. Let's start with something like your bookshelf. You can designate it as the library by putting a chair in front of it and a table and stocking it with books that have meaning to you and meaning to your family. They don't have to all be on homemaking or cooking, but they can be on various interests that your family have, intellectual interests that your family has. And then let's talk about the dining room. Why not make it into a designated area where it becomes a setting? You know, we set the table because we're creating a setting to create a mood for something that we're going to do. We're not just feeding, we're dining, we're communicating with one another, and we're having an experience. And if the dining room has work in it and projects in it, it's not going to be as restful or as have the results that you want in dining. And so those are just a couple of examples. And you know, the Bible encourages us in the New Testament to think on things which are good and which are lovely and which are virtuous and have a good report. And so you would, in order to translate this belief into your home and this value into your home, you would put things in the setting, in the home, and create a setting of things that are good and lovely and pure. I hope you'll leave a comment about this, and I hope this encourages you and motivates you in your role, and it supports your role of the home to create the setting and to create a location. And so I hope you'll leave a comment, and I thank you so much for all your suggestions and for your encouragement. Keep leaving more comments and send me some emails. Have a lovely day, ladies. Thank you very much. Goodbye.